Chapter 21 deals with standard costs, the cost that you're putting together to make a product. So how much material is it going to take to make a item? For example, is it going to be a pound of material, 2 pounds of material? How many hours is it going to take to make that item? So if we're making my example of the bullseye barbecue sauce from earlier in the process accounting chapter, how much material goes into that one 16-ounce bottle of barbecue sauce? How much ketchup, how much labor, how much plastic for the bottle itself? So what are those costs that go into that bottle of barbecue sauce? So we develop standards, and then what we do is we measure standards against the actual amount of materials and labor and overhead that it costs us to make that product. So we have different types of standards and different types of variances from actual to the standard that we analyze. So we have a direct material product variance. So what is the price we bought the material at compared to the price that was the standard price that we should have bought it at? We have a direct material quantity variance. So how much material did we actually use in building something versus our standard? Then on the other side of the labor side, we have a direct material price variance. So did we pay more or less than our standard? And then direct material quantity variance, did we take more or less hours than our standard? We analyze these variances to see how we did it compared to standard and to explain what the relationship was during the month and what occurred. For example, did we have inferior product that our purchasing department bought for us, so it cost us more labor to rework that product? So maybe we have a direct material price variance that is favorable because we bought product at less than we should have, or that less than our standard is. But maybe we had a direct material quantity variance because it took us more product to make the actual item we're building. And maybe that also went over to the labor variance, and maybe we had more labor that was needed because of the inferior product. So managers analyze these variances, explain the variances, and management above them go through and determine what they can do differently to make the process more efficient and effective.